I know you've been sitting here watching this going on for a minute. We are teaching our people who we are, all right? Right now, we are in a dead estate as a people, meaning we don't understand who we are as a people, what's required of us as a people. We don't even know what it is we've actually lost. You understand? What's your name, brother? Say that again. Machado? What's your nationality? Like, who is your father? What nation did he come from?
I'm Haitian and Dominican.
Haitian and Dominican. Which one is your father? Dominican? Okay, I want to show you something. Give me Genesis 49:3. I want to show you something. So, both Haitians and Dominicans on the same island, right? Okay. Is there conflict between Haiti and Dominicans? There is, isn't it? Right. Now, I want to show you something. Genesis chapter 49, verse 3. We're going to show you that the Bible is a true book. Which one did you say your father is? Dominican. So you would be from the tribe of Simeon. I want you to come over here and look at this right quick. This is the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, okay? The first three you see, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. These would be the southern kingdom called the Jews, okay? And when you go from Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, see that? Dominicans on down, that's the northern kingdom, okay? Now, I want to show you a prophecy in the Bible. Do you read the Bible? Do you believe in the Bible? Okay, do you believe in Christ? So now, you heard us going over the color of Christ, right? Now, we read that out of the Bible, right? Have you ever read that in the Bible before? Why have you never read that in the Bible? Were you raised in Catholicism? Religion. What religion were you raised in? Just Christian? Okay. So, I want to show you a prophecy about Simeon and Levi, which is so-called Dominicans and Haitians, all right?
Book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 5.
Start at 1.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
So now Jacob called all his sons together, the 12 sons that make up the 12 tribes. He said, let me tell you what's going to happen to you in the last days. Read it again.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
So he's going to give them all prophecies of what was going to happen in the last days. Right now, we're in the last days. When Christ walked the earth, he ushered in the last days or the last times until the end of this captivity that we're in today.
Right.
Okay? The end of the rule of the so-called white man, to make it plain. All right? Now, jump down.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
So now, I want you to look at this. It says Simeon and Levi. All right? You see Levi is who? Haitians, right? Simeon is who? Dominicans. Who did you say your father and mother? Your mother's Haitian and your father's Dominican, right? Simeon and Levi, okay? Read that again.
Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Now, it says Simeon and Levi are brethren, but we read in verse 1, all the 12 sons were brethren. So why does it say it again? Simeon and Levi are brethren. Let's read on.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly. Mine honor, be not thou united.
It says, be not thou united. Are the Haitians and the Dominicans, are they united? No. There's a lot of conflict between them, right? It says instruments of cruelty are in their habitation. That's going into the different religions that they're in. How you doing, brother? What's your nationality? Terry, what's your nationality? Haitian. Okay, so now, this is your brother. Y'all both say you're Haitian. Come over here, Terry. So we're going to explain this for both of y'all. I want you to look at this. Where do you see Haitian is what? Levi. Okay? Now, we're going to read it again. Terry just walked up. Bear with me. We're going to read it again. Verse 1.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
So now, Jacob, our forefather, gathered all 12 of his sons. He said, I'm going to tell you what's going to befall you in the last days. What's going to happen to you like now, in 2019, okay? Were you born in Haiti, or were you born here? You ever been to Haiti? Okay, so now, on the island of Hispaniola, right? You have, what people live on that island? Haitians and Dominicans, right? So he said, let me tell you what's going to happen in the last days. Read on.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Who did he say is brethren?
Simeon and Levi are brethren.
So according to this sign, who is that? Simeon and Levi. Dominican and Haitians. They're on the same island, right? So now the Bible has already given you the prophecy. Over 3,000 years ago, the prophecy was going to be that Simeon and Levi would be on the same island together.
Bring it up.
Okay, read.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly. Mine honor, be not thou united.
Now, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked my brother here. Dominicans and Haitians, are they united? No, they divided, right? But wait a minute. They brothers. Why are they divided? Is there hatred among them?
They think they white.
They think they white. Right. Do they talk down on you? Yep. So now, you see that you come from the same people. You understand? You're brethren, but there's a divide amongst you, right? Why does that divide continue? Why does that divide continue? Why do we have hatred amongst each other? You don't know? So now I'm going to show you something that we were showing before when our last brother left. What's the color of Christ? You don't know? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter? Okay, let me get 1 John 4 and 2. So now, why do you say that it doesn't matter? Because we all a person. Okay, so now I want you to look over here. You ever seen these pictures? No? You never saw any of these? You never seen this? Who did they say that is? Jesus, right? You ever seen this picture? Okay. Now, one of these is in the Bible. One is not. But you say it doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, then one of these pictures should not have been painted. All right? Do you agree with that? Okay. Give me that. 1 John 4 and 2.
Book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 2.
You staying with me? Okay.
Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh.
Now wait a minute. So now it's going into the spirit of confession that Christ came in the flesh. You got flesh? Do you have flesh? What color is your flesh? What color is your flesh? Okay, read that again.
Hereby know ye the Spirit of God.
So now we're dealing with the Spirit of God. Read.
Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh.
So now you got to make confession about Christ. Because God knew that there would come a time that you would be separated and you wouldn't even know what your God looked like.
Bring it out.
Okay? So you got to make confession. Read.
Is come in the flesh is.
It's come what?
Come in the flesh is of God.
So now if you confess that Christ came in the flesh, you are of God. Now, let's read on.
And every spirit that confesseth not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is not of God.
So if you say it don't matter what God looks like, it don't matter what Christ looks like, the scriptures say you are not of God. You ever heard that in the Bible? You ever been to church? Why they ain't read that to you? Because they don't love you. You are people. We love you. We want you and need you to know the truth. You understand? Read.
And this is the spirit of Antichrist.
You ever heard of the Antichrist? You ain't never heard that term, Antichrist? Anti is against Christ.
Right.
You are against Christ when you say it doesn't matter what he looks like. So let's get what he looks like. Because now, I want you to look at the pictures again. I want you to, come on over here, come on over. I want you to tell me which one of these is most likely represented in the church.
In the church?
These right here, right? Okay. So now, if it didn't matter, let's see if this one should be hanging in the church or this one.
Bring it out.
Book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
All right, I want you to do me a favor, Terry. I want you to take your hat off and rub your head. Tell me what kind of hair you got. Read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
What kind of hair you got?
That one?
Black people hair. You hear it? Woolly hair. Now, you said black people hair. Why sisters go get perms and weaves and wigs if you say that's black people hair? Ain't they black people? So that's a vague statement. Because they trying to cover it up so it don't look like what you got on your head. Read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
So he had gray hair, white hair, but it was a woolly texture. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
You know anybody drink wine? Your mama, your daddy, your uncle, someone? You ever seen them with red eyes?
You got a phone on you?
Yeah? Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So it's giving a depiction of his feet. Now you got on sandals. We can see your feet. Your feet the same color as your arms? Same color as your face? Read it again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Sister, you got time to hear the word of the Lord? Read.
As if they burned in a furnace. And his voice as the sound of many waters.
So now, what color is brass, sir? Brass. Brass, like a penny. Okay, as if it burned in the furnace. You burn it in the furnace, what color it's gonna get? So it's gonna be dark, right? So now, what did we read out of the Bible that Christ looked like? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You gotta say that proud. What did we read out of the Bible Christ looked like? One more time.
The treatment of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. Take care of us. And our children too. We have repented. How are you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.